What's going on, my friends? This is Dave Sharpe. Welcome to Wake Up Legendary. This is going to be a really, really exciting call. We have somebody who is just absolutely doing incredible things. And she's doing it not in her native language. She's marketing to people all over the world from the Middle East. And she is an absolute go-getter, making really, really, really incredible, significant, life-changing income online. She went through our training, and she is taking action in multiple different niches. I don't want to tell her story. I'm just priming and teeing up this really exciting episode that we have this morning. So with that being said, I'd like to welcome Alex to the show. Alex, how you doing? Welcome to Wake Up Legendary.
Hi, I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. So tell us exactly where you're calling in from.
I'm in Tel Aviv in Israel. I'm calling from there. So this is where I currently reside. I used to travel a lot before that situation. So a lot of things happened. A little bit of my story. I have a bachelor and master's degree in finance. I briefly worked in for a top investment management firm. Couldn't handle the people over there. Absolutely loved the job, but office politics, and I tend to be a little bit. I think it's a cultural thing, a bit more abrupt, and that didn't go well. So I went on to do drop shipping. I used to have a watch store. What I didn't like is like the quality of the products was very cheap. Things were always late. It was not for me. So it was not like a total failure. I learned a lot of things, and not for me. Then I had an Amazon FBA product. Also same thing, learned a lot of things. The things that I didn't handle well was like the PPC thing. I didn't take the appropriate training. It was a really, really bad thing. So I ended up removing the product from Amazon and giving them to charity because I thought like Amazon is going to swallow my budget anyway, so I might as well give it and help people. And actually it was nice. It was a bath tray, something that cost actually 50 quid. So it was not, I thought it was a good thing to do. So, and then I used to drive all the traffic to these things from Pinterest. I had my first account on Pinterest when it was, like 8 years ago when you used to have an invite by email. So I did this, and I was like, I started to do some ads. I started to do really well with this, and I had my own course, really. So I had an email challenge. I had a masterclass. I sell some templates to this day. I still sell some templates. End of the year, last year, the situation, couldn't travel anymore. I lost total interest in what I was doing. Also moved on from someone, like personal, professional, like just wrong. And I said to myself, I'm going to do something different. So I Googled some different things. I didn't want to go through the hassle of buying stuff, wholesale and whatever. I came across many courses, good stuff, I think, but it didn't resonate with me. And then I found Legendary Marketer, and I absolutely loved it. One of the things that for me is very important in a course, and this is why I used to do office hours. I used to do I had a phone where people could reach me. It's the lack of community that many courses don't offer. So like the training is great and stuff like this, but like Legendary Marketer is like, it combines everything, like the top training and the community. Shout out to the man who yesterday made a video for me after I posted a question. It's like, this is what I was saying to someone, it's mental. You post a question on the group, like you go back after you make coffee, you have 15 answers of people who are happy to help you. So shout out to this man who made a video to teach me about OBS. And so then I started to take the training, everything. I'm huge on the law of attraction in general, myself. So I decided to become, after the training, to become an affiliate for the law of attraction. Then I decided to also be an affiliate marketer for Legendary Marketer. So I went on TikTok and I started to make some videos. I do it on the language program. I love languages. I can speak a few, so this is really my thing. And then I approached jewelry company because jewelry does very well on Pinterest, and I started to market and promote. And that's it. On my TikTok, I try to give what I really like is to teach people. So I try to give as many things: email, sales funnel, tips, mindset, everything that helps people to really do. Like everybody has his style, but when I come alive, it's when like I like to teach people how to rebuild the business and make money online. So
Yeah.
everyone has his style. Someone said to me the other day, "You don't know anything about marketing." I do, but because I said to that person, you need to test. Marketing is about testing. Nobody can tell you what's going to work. It's only when you will do that you will understand what works and what doesn't. I can give you all the recipes. Legendary Marketer is there to help you, as you much. But when you come and you say to me, do you think I can market XYZ on XYZ? Nobody knows. You need to go out there and do it. So I tend to be very honest in my marketing. And as well, I say to people, I simplify everything. All my landing pages are made the same way. All my emails are very short. I test all my email headlines for people to want to open it. All my pins are designed very simply. Someone said to me that I'm not smart enough to make it complicated. It's true as well. I don't know, but this is my philosophy. My philosophy is we live in a busy world. People are very busy. School, uni, kids, and stuff like this. You need to make it simple and bring to what they need. You need to take the Legendary Marketers training, learn how to make traffic, and as well something that is very about my personality. I like the fact that affiliate marketing is a lot of upfront work. You need to set up your funnels. You need to set up your emails. But ultimately, the only thing you need to do after is to bring traffic. And that's why I say to people, I always to people, batch your content on Pinterest. I batch my content 1 day a week. I have a scheduler, will never understand how you pronounce that name, but scheduler, and you schedule and stuff like this. And I always say to people, like the client, the person you're trying is the first person. When I get up in the morning and I get ready, I work, I reply to people on TikTok, I reply to my email. This is the priority. All the rest, it's only, it's a unicorn world. The rest, it doesn't matter. The competition, saturation, it's not true. Like there is 3.5 billion people in the world. If it's not this person,
how many?
The next one.
How many?
There's 3.5 billion people online.
Oh, online. I was going to say, I thought you said in the world. I was like,
no, it's online because I read this on my Kinsey website not a long time ago. So all the time I'm like, guys, that is competition stuff that you worry about. It doesn't exist. It's just like there are so many people are online that it's unlimited.
Yeah, no, totally. And you know what? Over the next 5 to 10 years, everybody else, the other 3.5, the other 4 billion people will be coming online. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
So, there's more opportunity on the internet right now than, as a matter of fact, Alex, and there's a lot to talk about. Thank you for that great introduction and overview to what you've done and what you do and how you keep it simple. And I hope everybody already is inspired. Just, I know I am, just because you are a go-getter. I can tell by the last couple of years in your life, leaving your corporate job, coming out of a relationship, all these things are tough transitions, tough situations, but you have moved forward and you've made decisions and the one thing that you said in your questionnaire before you came on, you said also, I believe I deserve to make money and have a happy life and no one owes me anything. And I thought that was interesting that you said that, because that's certainly not something that we hear a lot, is somebody having that belief so front and center in their life that they make sure to mention it on a questionnaire. What can you say more about that?
Yeah, sure. I grew up in a family where my father's a doctor. So he was absolutely fascinated about his job. He works 6 days out of 7. He was a teacher. He has 2 PhDs. He's like doctor oriented. And I grew up in a family that said to me, you can do whatever you want. You can have whatever you want as long as you work for it. No one owes you anything, even as parents. They're happy to feed you, to give you a place and stuff like that. But actually, this is for you to go out there. And I always say to people, like, unfortunately, for the lockdown, I was half stuck in France and half stuck in Israel, and both times I was alone. I consider myself to be my best friend. I can have many friends, I can have my family, but ultimately, when I go to bed, it's me and myself. So this is what I say to people, it's like, I think also someone it said to me, it's maybe culture and religion as well. It's Catholic and big Jewish, and this I don't know, but yeah, I deserve that money. I don't steal it. I work every day for it, and it gives me the lifestyle that I want. I've been able to travel on the finance. I have the car that I want. I have the flat that I want. There is no need to feel guilty to make money. And this is as well when I speak to people, and especially on lives on TikTok, that I love doing lives because we have questions, we interact together. It's really nice. I think we had some nice people. And people, they are like, but you don't think things. I don't. I'm really the contrary. I think it's one of the drawbacks. I have absolutely no long-term view. So for me, only what matters is now, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And time will fly anyway. So we might as well make money while time flies instead of overthinking. Me, literally, I see something that I'm interested in, I sign up. That's it. So I really don't have this thing. There is no guilt about making money or stuff like that. Everyone deserves to be happy, to have a nice car. A girl told me I have no materialistic goal as well. Like, I'm very minimalist. I could pack all my stuff in 10 boxes. This is my style. One girl said to me, like, my goal is to have as many luxury designer bags. It's a vain goal. No, girl, it's not a vain. Do you, girl? If you want to have this, you work for it and you go and get it. Nobody has the right. Or people who say to me, you will burn out with that money. No, I won't. I'm fine, actually. I'm really good, and it will grow. And if it doesn't grow, I'll do something else. And if a program doesn't anymore, I'll do something else. It just there is so much emphasis on the future, on overthinking, on the. No, just don't. I promise you, if I had $1 every time that I say to someone, start now, I would have a private jet. Trust me. Like, I just say to people, the only thing you need to do is to start. Especially in affiliate marketing, the viewing no product, no website, no need to buy anything. You need to set up a simple funnel, some emails, and then go and promote it. Amazon FBA, I've done it. Dropshipping, I've done it. Trading, I've done it. It's much, much more complicated. Like, you guys, you have a perfect solution. I offer you the perfect training from people who care and will help you. I will help you if you want to show me your funnel, your something. This is the part that I prefer, the copywriting part. I can help you, and that's it. Like, and you guys, off you go. It's and it depends as well. That's as well. I say to people, it depends on your why. For me, my why is I can live between Israel and be going to France. My best friend is in Miami. I can fly there whenever I want. So I say to people, life is not a wonderful world, ups and downs. But when you have a down and you know your why, it's easier for you to pick up yourself and to continue because you know why you're doing it. Me, I never, ever, ever want to go back to a 9 to 5. So this is enough for me to say that every time there is something wrong, I keep working. A second thing that works for me, I don't rely on emotions. Some guy scratched my car, a new car, instead of like being done and whatever. I went on to create some content, a YouTube video. Don't rely on emotions. You need to work, and then you can relax. Nobody said that you have to 100 hours a day. I think the hustle culture, it's very, very harmful. But on the other hand, you still need to work. And when you finish working, you can relax.
Yeah.
And this is one thing. I think because I simplify everything.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry. I'm saying, because I simplify everything in my life. I used to be also as well like a podcast junkie, YouTube junkie. I read a lot. I cut everything. I don't have a bed in my bed. When I have an idea about something, I briefly look, but I avoid this this noise about so many options, so many advice and opinions and stuff. I go, I do. It works. Mazal tov. It doesn't work. Next thing. This is the approach that I have because sometimes I say to people, a girl show me a phone. And also that very go-getter and stuff. And I said to her, like, very nicely, like, it looks like Alice in Wonderland's labyrinth. You have to go through hoops and stuff to see. I said, let's simplify everything, remove this. That was 2 months ago. And she told me, like, yeah, it converts better because it's much more simple. Yeah. No jargon, no vocabulary, no stuff. Simple.
Yeah.
This is my, this is the way I see things in general as well.
Yeah. Well, it's a great outlook, and it plays really well into internet marketing. It's called direct response marketing, and direct response marketing is all about simplifying and clarifying the message and then asking the visitor or the consumer to do a specific action, not just watch it and then say, ooh, that was a great video, but watch it and then take a specific action because you gave them a specific call to action. And they're going to be more, probable it's going to be more probable that they convert if when they land on your landing page, there's not a ton of text to read. There's not a ton of things to consider. So the heart of your message about simplicity is the foundation of online marketing. And one of the reasons why people, I think, have so many issues and procrastinate is because they do overcomplicate everything. I see people all the time, Alex, who are setting up funnels and messing with pages and doing all this kind of stuff, and they don't even have any traffic, or they're worried about an email autoresponder series. And let me write out 30 or 40 email autoresponder messages, but I don't even have any traffic coming in yet. I want to ask you, you launched a campaign to a self-help product. You made $34,000 on that product alone in March of this year. Now, this is a product that you're an affiliate for. Congratulations on that. That's incredible. Those results are not typical. Everybody who's listening in, it's not a guarantee of income, and you can make more, you can make less, you can make nothing at all. But one of the things that I noticed, because you wrote it in your questionnaire, you said, I made $34,000 in March, mainly from my self-help offer. So that was, I guess, combined income, but it was mainly from your self-help offer that you're an affiliate for. And that funnel, or maybe you only have one funnel, I'm not sure, but you said a simple quiz that leads to a video and 7 emails. Can you explain the simplicity of your marketing and why it works so well? Each kind of step, give a little bit of context for us.
Yeah, sure. My pleasure. So 2 things. First, I'm not tech savvy, so it's not because I do, it's because I have to. Okay. And second, I see things. In the law of attraction, there is a lot of personalized things. People, they will identify a problem that they have. For example, it can be manifestation for money, for love, for finding a career. A lot of things in the self-help offers are personalized. Actually, the program that I'm an affiliate for, I approached the person. She only had for a course. So I said, I'll do it for you for the course and the coaching. We found an agreement. Everything is fine. And the quiz, she gave me one. And it's really simple. I make some pins, very simple. Half, what is blocking your manifestation, everything keyword related. People click on the pin, the quiz, they take the quiz, then they leave their email address, and then it says to them what is blocking their manifestation, and then the opportunity to sign up for the course and everything. That's it. That's it. That's really it. Really, there is no, I can't say that I can even, she gave me the question, I can even say that I shorted some emails because she wanted to have a look at it. It's not typical for offer, it's because I asked her because I wanted to also be an affiliate for the coaching program. But that's it, guys. That's really it. I cannot say how much sometimes I say it as I said it to someone as a copy and paste business, because in a lot of offers, they will give you the email, they will give you even the copy. And as I always say to people, whenever you become an offer, go and speak to them. They say, hi, I'm going to be an affiliate. Do you have maybe any tip, any tricks, some marketing material, everything that you can do. And that's it. A simple pin, a quiz, they leave their email, assess the offer, and I have a sequence of emails that is set up for. That's it.
Did I hear you?
That's why I say to people again, like.
Did I hear you correctly that you approached her?
Again, please?
Did I hear you correctly that she didn't have an affiliate program and you approached her? That's you're the second person in a row.
Yes.
Yesterday, Jason did the same thing. He went to a program that didn't have an affiliate program, and he said, this is a great product. I'd like to be an affiliate for your product. And he set it up. They paid him to set it up. And then he now makes money and has created an opportunity for other people too. It's so fascinating that you found a great product and you approached this lady and said, I'd like to be an affiliate for your course and your coaching. and it's become a huge success for you. That's creativity, and I say this all the time, that your income is dependent upon your creativity, and you're being very creative.
Yeah. And also, that's why as well I say to people all the time, you don't ask, you don't get. No one comes and knocks at your door and they say, hey, by the way, you want to do this and make money? No, it doesn't work like this. And that's why some people, they say to me, actually, maybe it would be nice. No, I trust me. Like I live in the startup nation. I know a lot of people who made some crazy exit, like money with a startup and stuff like this. Every time the friends that I'm going to have dinner, he made an exit of $20 million for Microsoft. All the time that they speak about it, they never speak about the money. They speak about the time where it was difficult at the beginning, that they didn't know they would have money. Everything is like this. It's just like when you struggle for something, then you can really enjoy it. If you don't really have any struggle, or it's so easy and whatever, nobody will enjoy this. This is human being, you know. So all the time I say this to people. This is my strategy. I also love to teach people. So on TikTok, I make a lot of videos to try to email marketing to this. I try to give free tools, because if people want to start and they still have a 9 to 5, I believe that they shouldn't spend that much money. And also my jewelry program was like this. At the beginning, they didn't want me. I made a case study. I did bring some traffic and stuff like this. So they did give me the necklace and the bread for me to be an affiliate. And that's it. This is what I say to people. When I see people, I say, okay, you guys, if you see something that is interesting, go and speak to them. What I want to say about mindset, it's when you want to be an affiliate marketer and you want to be successful in it, in my opinion, you need to remove yourself out of the equation. Which means that some people, they say to me, okay, those people will not buy this, those people will not buy this. You need to really remove yourself after the equation. What you would do, somebody else will not do it, and vice versa. And in my opinion, it's not harder to make $50,000 than it is to make $50. That makes sense. It's only about mindset. There is so much money out there. There is no need to have a scarcity mindset. You just need to bring traffic to your offers. Help as much as you can, make it easy for people to access your offer, and it will work. It's like this. It's not harder to promote a $2,000 offer to someone who is looking for it than to promote a $1 offer to someone who is also looking for it. You need to bring targeted traffic, and it will work.
So, Alex, thank you for letting us. Thank you for letting us, post in the title that, a Jewish girl from the Middle East, because it's, I wanted to do that specifically because I wanted people to be able to identify with different people. We had somebody on the show a couple of days ago that said, I'm glad that I can see people of color, and I'm glad that I can see women, and I'm glad that I can see different people from around the world. Talk about a little bit to the women, to the people who are maybe not even from America, to the people who English is not their first language. Talk to those people for a second, and anybody else who's feeling like they maybe have a disadvantage because of either who they are or where they're from or something. Talk to those people about how you view that, how you view yourself, and how you've been so successful, and don't let anything, I think there's I think there's I think there's incredible power in diversity, and I think there's incredible power in our uniqueness, right? But I do think that there's also, I think some people are at a disadvantage, in corporate America, in America anyways. It is proven that women are paid less than men for the same job, and I'm sure
because they don't ask for it, 100%. Like, people don't ask for it, and this is what I said. Like, you don't ask, you don't get. So how I see this diversity thing, instead of like, for example, when I speak English, I have an accent. I'm a bit camera shy because I'm new to this. So if you would meet face to face, my English would be much, much, much better. But I take it as more of a plus, because instead of being another girl from, no offense at all, but like Minnesota, I'm this girl in the Middle East and I say it all the time, English is not my first language. I live in the Middle East. We're not on the same time zone, and it works for me. Instead of seeing it as a disadvantage, like brand yourself around it. Do you have an opportunity? Because if, for example, you have 5 people, like 5 persons from the United States doing the same thing, people will remember that person who lives in Tanzania and still does some amazing things and tries to help people and make some videos and stuff like this. I also had some comments like this. They said, oh yeah, I just, and it's an incredible, like, small world. Someone on TikTok follows me and he's from also Israel, and he said to me, like, oh, I saw you, like, entering your building with your car. So you always have this opportunity to, I don't really see myself as being like a brand ambassador of like trying something, but I'm really saying to people, look, this is me. English is not my first language. I live in the Middle East. I don't have a marketing degree. I've done different things. I'm single, so like all my income comes from myself. Girl, if I can do it, imagine what you can do as being like an English native speaker and living in the States. This is what I'm trying to say to people. You just don't let it put you down. If people use it as an excuse not to do anything, this is something different, to be honest, if it's an excuse. But why not? Why not? Like, you can learn from anyone. There are so many different things that can be used to help people to make money different ways. It's a different style. For example, my course used to be successful because I was very blunt. I also didn't have, you know, this setup with the desk and the flowers and the professional photo shoot. I really was in front of the camera and teach people how to make money with Pinterest ads. This is my style. I'm not trying to make it fancy. I'm not trying to make it. I see some course creators, you know, say it looks like photo shoot and stuff, and very good. It's not my style. My style is I want you to make money with what I teach you. And I even said to someone one time, my goal after this, after you take my course, is actually we never speak again because you made so much money that you forgot about me, and then you moved on from this. And everyone is different, you know, like some people, they speak to me and they say like, how did you learn about this? By doing, really, really by doing. There is, I cannot say how much like doing is important. You don't have any other choice. You can overthink this, you can overthink that. It's not going to work. You have the opportunity. And as well, personal branding, this is why maybe I don't believe in it, because I cannot see long term, really. So for me, I just speak and whatever. I also have a lot of self-derision. So I said bullshit on the phone. I just like, sometimes someone said to me, you have such a smug look on your face. I took it well at the beginning because I didn't know what smug meant. so then I went to look and I understood what it meant. At a job interview, I said to someone, I went around a lot thinking that it meant traveling. All those things like that, I have no problem. Like, some people, they make fun of my accent. They're like, listen, mate, it doesn't stop me from helping people. It doesn't stop me from making money. Guys, the spotlight effect that you have thinking people think about you, they don't. Really, they don't. Go for it. I promise you. It's true as well that friends, maybe they start to be jealous and stuff. Good. You will get rid of them and you will get much, much better friends who will cheer you up. I belong to a mastermind. If tomorrow I would marry, I would take them as bridesmaids, to be honest. But we became that close in the mastermind that this is the people that would want myself. So people, they say to me, you know, I move inside. People say to me, I need to stay at 9 to 5. No problem. You do your affiliate marketing on the side. You don't say anything to anyone. Everything is okay if you want to leave, but no one cares. People, they say to me, I don't want to appear on camera. Look, my first TikTok videos, I looked like I had 12 shots of tequilas before starting. It was so like low value, low production. I was not used to speaking English on camera, so it was lots of like really bad. It didn't stop me, and I got better, and I got better, and I got better. And this book, Atomic Habits, about getting better, it's true. Always get better light, better ideas, better. And off you go. If you look at a lot of people, YouTubers and stuff, when they show their first videos, you have the feeling it's two different people. You cannot compare yourself to someone who has already done it. Your goal is to start, and don't compare yourself to other people. Your journey is not my journey. I have some people who are my age, they have 5 kids already. I know some people who are in 9 to 5 and they are very happy with it. What's important is to start and to be happy about it. And that money that you deserve, 100%, guys. There is no reason for you. You didn't do anything wrong. You deserve the money that some people say to me that I'm getting like this. In my opinion, it's not. I'm not stealing anyone. I'm helping anyone. I spend hours answering to people and trying to help as much as I can. And if you ask me if that's a lot of money, no, I think it's still lower than what I deserve. this is how it works. It's just
Yeah.
I think it's my mentality. It's just who I am. Also,
it's interesting
sorry,
because
please go ahead.
it's interesting because when I said, here in America, women don't get paid, they get paid less than men statistically across the country for the same job. You said, well, that's because they don't ask. I saw a comment or two in the comments that said that's not why. Well, here, I think that being an entrepreneur, we have to learn and accept that other people have different beliefs. Other people have different, they see the world differently. They have different opinions, and that's okay, right? This is Alex's opinion. This is her mindset. This is what has got her to where she's at. And if you believe something different, then hopefully the belief that you have takes you where you want to go in life, right? But I think that one of the things that held me back in the past, let me speak in personal terms. One of the things that has held me back, and it always holds me back whenever this comes up for me, is that I think everybody should think the same way that I do, right? And what I notice about your journey, Alex, is when in your corporate job, when you didn't like it, you didn't complain about it. You didn't stay there for 30 years and say, I hate my job, I hate my boss, I deserve a raise, blah, blah, blah. What you did was you left, and then you went on to become an entrepreneur. And so here's what I think is really important for us, all of us on this call and all of us in this community, and I think just people in general, is that if you have a belief, then it's really important that your actions back up that belief, right? If I believe that the most important thing is that that if I really believe that that starving kids are need to be fed, and that starvation is a problem around the world, that's cool that I believe that. But if I don't do anything about it, if I don't donate anything, if I don't take any trips to try to help out, then that's cool that I have a belief, but I don't get to make it. I'm not making an impact with that belief. And typically what people do is, nowadays anyways, with social media, they post their beliefs on social media, or they post their opinions on social media, and then they do something totally different, or they do nothing at all. And I think that this is a big thing with entrepreneurship. I see the people who allow their actions to align with their beliefs, and then also allow other people to have their own opinions, and don't believe that everybody has to have the same opinion as them, really are successful, right? And the people that are very stuck on everybody believing the same thing that they do, which is one of the reasons why this legendary community, I love how diverse it is. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what your religion is. It doesn't matter what your skin color is. It doesn't matter how old you are, because none of that stuff matters here. The only thing that matters here, and our message to each one of you, is that the only thing that matters is that you take action on what you learn. And that when you have a failure, or you don't get the result that you want, that you pick yourself back up and you keep trying and you keep testing, and you try to be true to yourself and you be your authentic self. And don't quit before the miracle happens, right? Your time is coming. That's our belief. Our belief also is, here in Legendary, is that we want to be there for the new person when they come in to start their business. Because, Alex, I think that it's a real blessing, and I think that it's a real responsibility that I take real seriously, to be there for a new entrepreneur when they want to start a business, because somebody was there for me, right? There was communities and other training products that I got involved with. So I take a lot of pride in helping new people get started with their business. Like, that's the number one most important thing for our community, is if you're a new person, we want to help you get started with your business. what are some of the main beliefs about entrepreneurship that drive you every day and that you think are the most important things to keep front and center in your mind?
To be an entrepreneur and like what I do every day that keeps me going. This is what you mean?
Yeah. What do you believe about your business, and what do you believe about entrepreneurship that's the most important thing? Is it that you're consistent every day, for example? Is it that you have discipline?
Okay.
Is it that you're right? Like, what are your top values and beliefs that drive you as a person inside of your business every day?
Okay, so for me, exactly this. Get up, show up, and every time I go to bed, I think that I've really tried my best for my business. This is really how I operate. I really in terms of that's what I say to people, because you need to be consistent. If you think that it's going to be hard for you to create content every day, batch your content and it will be released every day. I really pride myself on trying to help people as much as I can. Even the people they say to me about the program with another person and stuff like that, doesn't matter. If you want me to help you as much as I can. No, I'm not going to stick at all. So it's really like I have income goals that I make. Nothing to do with because of my lifestyle and stuff. It's just because of trying to succeed, and this is one of the ways to succeed. And that's it. To really try to better than I did yesterday. Exactly this. Really to ameliorate myself, learn new skills. I also love speaking to other entrepreneurs. I belong to a mastermind. I belong to a book club. All those things that ameliorate myself. Being an entrepreneur, it's mindset. And this is what I'm always saying to people: when you are an entrepreneur, you need to remove yourself out of the equation. You're there to serve people. And again, about the comment of because they don't ask for it, maybe it's because of the culture and the religion. So I think different. Maybe that's why, I don't know. But this is what entrepreneurship is about. It's about taking risk. And when something bad happens, pick yourself up. And as well, some I have a disappointment. I have this. I work with someone on the training. I allow myself a couple of hours to be down, like to feel like really beat, and then I continue to something else. I don't work on it for days and days and days and days. I started affiliate marketing. I decided to move on from my course, move on from someone. I didn't stay 15 days in my PJ and stuff like this. Okay, finish, bye. Let's go and do something else, and let's restart. This is for me what's really important. To really consistent and every day get up, show up, and go to bed thinking you've done your best. And tomorrow it's another day. And for mistakes and stuff like this, I don't beat myself up. Amazon FBA, it was really my fault. The PPC, I didn't take any training. I thought it was going to be easy. It was not. Okay, but at least I learned some stuff. If one day I want to do it, I already, know how to do it and stuff. The real failure, it's people who do nothing. This is for me, this is a failure. A failure is people who actually don't do anything. Anyone, even though he was not successful, is already a winner. This is how I see it.
Yeah. Well, I want to share
nothing that is the real failure.
I want to share my values with everybody, because I've done this exercise a couple of times, and I think when you know your values and you know what's important to you, it allows you to navigate your business. The first value that I have is grit. Grit is kind of perseverance. It's pushing through, and grit is a characteristic and a value that you have within your personality and who you are as a person. That it's you can develop it as you kind of grow up. A lot of people who grow up in tough situations develop grit because they have develop survival skills. But also as an entrepreneur, you can develop grit because there's so many different challenges that pop up, and developing that grit allows you, you essentially, grit is like a callus, right? In a sense, you develop grit almost by just being an entrepreneur and staying in the game. You have to develop grit in order to stay in the game. My second value is integrity. It's doing the right thing when nobody's looking. It's it's having power, but not abusing power, and taking pride off from not abusing power. There's a lot of people that when they get power and influence, they abuse it, and that's why that's part of the reason why our world is screwed up in many respects. But I actually pride myself off not abusing power. To me, that's integrity. It's working hard and getting to positions to where I do have power and influence, but using that power and influence for good and not for evil, not to abuse people, not to oppress people, but to lift people up. And it's integrity also doing the right thing when nobody's looking, being a good steward of community, being a good steward of training, updating training, keeping training up to date, staying a student so I can be a great teacher. My third value is passion. It's turning my emotions into in all my anger, my hurt, my trauma, my all of that into strengths. It's turning passion to me is turning struggles into strengths. It's something that I've learned to do over the last couple of decades, mainly the last 10 years since I've been an entrepreneur. It's turning my hurt into my help, my struggles into my strengths, my mess into my message. And I channel those emotions that I have into my story and into my work. And then the fourth is empathy. It's trying to put myself in other people's shoes, not only by caring about other people besides myself, but also as a marketer. To be a great marketer, you have to be empathetic, because you have to be able to put yourself in your prospect's shoes. What are they going through? What are they thinking? What are their pain points? And can I touch on those pain points, and can I even push on those pain points without being an asshole? Without being arrogant, without being abusive? Can I challenge people to think differently in a compassionate way? Not that I have to walk on eggshells, but can I do it with the mindset that, wow, this person's got some challenges that I probably don't know about, and I want to challenge them, but I want to be sensitive to also their challenges. It's empathy, right? And those are my values, and those values that I have keep me disciplined. They keep me consistent. They keep me showing up every day. They keep me doing my best always. And I would encourage and challenge every one of you. It sounds like you, Alex, really are clear about who you are and what your values are. I'm clear about who I am and what my values are. And I would challenge each one of you guys on this call that are listening in or will listen in the future to really sit down and ask yourself, what are your values? What defines your brand? That's really what it is. It's asking yourself, what defines your brand? Who are you? If you're building a personal brand, you have to ask yourself, well, what is my personal brand? What do I stand for? Right? What do I want? What do I want people to hear and feel when they listen to me? And those are the things that define my personal brand. So think about what defines your personal brand and become clear about that. Alex, what's coming up for you?
I totally agree with what you're saying about this, because again, I think it's culture, but I can maybe come across as abrupt, because sometimes people, they say to me, how long it will take me to replace my income and stuff. And I was like, I really can't tell you this. I can really help you how to get started. I can give you, if you find an offer, I can have a look at it for the emails. But unfortunately, I cannot say that. I would be lying to you. And anyone who would say to you, you can replace your income in 1 day, 3 days, 3 months, 3 weeks, it will be lying to you. The thing is, time will pass and you might as well get started. And people said, yeah, but like, I'm very happy, I'm a 9 to 5. Mazel tov, if you're happy in your life, good for it. If you don't want to start an online business, so you just make a little bit of money, you want to for debt and stuff like this. So people can say to me sometimes that insensitive. No, it's really my way to help you in saying to you that no one can say that to you. No one can ultimately take the decision for you. I'm only here to guide you if you want to take the decision to start an online business. This is really what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't resonate with everyone because some people, they also saw other TikTok accounts who tell them that they can make $1 million before tomorrow 10 a.m. And I'm not like this. I'm really honest on saying that it takes hard work, guys. Like when people say to me, like, you reply very quickly to messages, yes, because for me, the client is the most important. I wake up, I get ready, I reply to the messages to help people. This is how I see business. It's not arrogant. Another $1,000 is not going to change my life at this stage. So this is really what I'm saying. So some people, they take it the wrong way. And I'm really sorry about this because this is not my intention to insult the people. And
Right.
yeah, you know, there's nothing I can do. For me, I prefer to be honest instead of someone buying the training and go and say it's a scam, it doesn't work, because the person tried to spend 10 minutes on it. You understand? So this is my point about it. Like my goal is not really to, especially that majority of my money is made without showing my face. So I really don't have any interest and lie to people. I cannot say when they say I've seen that program, I've seen that software, is this going to work? Test. Marketing, it's about testing. If you need to find a synonym for marketing, this test. That's it. That's all I can. The rest I can help. The rest I cannot. This is how I see it.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Also, as well, something also that I noticed from doing the live on TikTok, people are much more capable. I speak to a lot of people. They ask a lot of like smart questions, a lot of systems and tools, and they tell me that they had a look at something. People are much they just think everything, so they are paralyzed by fear, and hence they don't do anything. But a lot of people are capable. Also, like, let's be honest, affiliate marketing, it's not rocket science. You know, we are not trying to launch something to do that anyone can do. Like, I'm sorry, like I don't want to insult anyone again, but you don't need to be Elon Musk trying to send something to Mars. It's really something that anyone can do. And I see as well, people are very apologetic. Some people, they say to me in the live, I'm so sorry for all the questions. I said, are you joking? The questions are more important than the answers. The fact you ask questions is such a good thing. It's such a progress in what you want to do. So you just don't be ashamed or stuff like this. Someone said to me, it's because I'm Israeli and we have a lot more chutzpah on how we see things and stuff like this. Possible as well. This I don't know. But this I'm saying to people, there is no shame in asking questions. There is no shame in not knowing. Do you think I knew about everything that I know now 1 year ago or even before? Of course not. I didn't know. I learned as I went.
Yeah.
Much more capable than they think. 100%. I think people someone said to me, we've been raised not to like each other, not to like ourselves. Time to work on self-love, guys, because you guys are totally capable to do it without the shadow of a doubt.
So if somebody,
100%.
Alex, if somebody was sitting on our checkout page and they were deciding whether they should get involved in Legendary Market or in our community, what's been your experience and what would you tell them?
I would say one of the best assets of Legendary Marketer is like it allows you to build a business as you go. It's not one of those courses that you take and then it will take you 6 months for you to make progress. You take the training, every day you make it seriously, make it serious, every day you build your business, you choose your offer, and with massive, for me, advantage. The marketer, it's without a shadow of a doubt the community, the people who care. I took an example. I buy courses for myself all the time. I bought a course. The course said, if you have any question, please email. I emailed the girl. She said to me, I only the people who buy the signature course. What is this? It's just, you understand? It's just like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I took a course because I believe that you can help me, and then you're telling me you're not answering because of it. Legendary Marketer, you will always find help. You will find people who will push you. When I go to the Facebook group and I see that when people, they post their first commission, you know, like I love this when people say, congratulations, you have so many more people who cheer you up and stuff like this. It's important. In Legendary Marketer, you have some top training and you have the community that goes together. Everything for you to start a business and make money. In a lot of courses, I've myself had the courses. I know how things work. It can be lonely when you start a business. But with a Legendary Marketer, you have the opportunity to do it with another 30,000 people who will be there. And the thing is, like, for me, the feeling of the first commission, even the first dollar online, is far away. Like, there's only one first time, of course. And when I see people who post this, I'm like, every time I see myself, congratulations, myself, we have so many more and stuff, like you go girl and stuff. Everything that you need to succeed. The business blueprint, top. I've seen some mastermind as well. I guess after everything, events will I guess maybe restart. You guys, you go for it. No need to think about it. Start with the training. If you have any questions, I'm here to help as much as I can. You have thousands of people on TikTok who make videos much better than mine. If you want to go and have a look at it, start the training, and that's it. There is really just, again, make it simple. Don't overthink your sales funnel, your emails, your what's important. What done, it's much better than I will do in the future. It's much easier to correct something that has been done and maybe needs some adjustment than just to start something. I think it's exactly like I speak in analogies and stories. This is my personality. I say to people, if I show you a big house and I say we need to clean our house, you're going to be like, wow. But if I show you this is a big house, we're going to start in room 1 and then room 2 and room 3. It's going to be much easier. And this is the principle with legendary marketer. Day 1, day 2, day 3, and then you go, and when you make 1 million, you send me a gift because you started because of me. So all the time, what I say to people, it's just like, and that's what it's like. I'm saying, like, someone said to me, I have a question, but I bought already the challenge from someone else. Can I ask? Yes, you can also ask another question. It's free of charge. Say this is not a problem. I'm really happy to help you. So really go for it. It's my life where I moved on from someone, moved on from business, didn't do well with the lockdown. I found this, I started, and it's going well. And also be optimistic. Always when you approach something, do it in a way that works, not in a way if it doesn't work, I'll do something else. Do your best, because unfortunately, even if it goes wrong, you'll never have regrets. You never think, if I had known, I would have done it differently. No, you've done best, and that's it. If you look at interview with older people, here there is a lot of things, of course, of the Holocaust survivors. They tell you, a lot of the people, they tell you, if I had known, I would have been more adventurous, I would have taken much risk, stuff like this. It just, I tell you, I see so many people who could do really well if they just started. And unfortunately, I'm very honest, there is no secret. When people ask me for the secret in marketing, there is no secret. There is only work and showing up every day and bringing traffic. If there would be a secret, thank God there is no secret, because they would. I don't think people enjoy easy made money. You know, people, they enjoy from hard work. And this is what I say to people also, hard work is something that raises self-esteem. You know, when you work and you understand that you're capable, you feel much better with yourself. You tolerate less BS from other people. You have this from someone lives thousands of miles from the majority of people who are listening to this. English is not my first language. I really don't have any marketing degree or something like this. I just have the desire to succeed, and I'm a hard worker. That's it. Yeah. Nothing special. No recipe, no magic trick, nothing that I can say.
Well,
and I
Alex,
wish other people to make a lot of money. To some people, they say, "How do you feel?" Yes, sorry, please say.
No, I thought you were done there, and I just wanted to just thank you for coming on. I mean, it's been an hour of just incredible insight and value and inspiration. I've got your TikTok handle for people to find you on TikTok and connect with you and continue to learn from you and be a part of your network. And I hope that you'll be willing to come back and keep us posted every few months on your journey.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me. Like, I went on the podcast and stuff. I love that girl. I don't remember her name. She had a lot of colors in her hair. She had a blue and purple a couple of days ago. She used to work in the grocery shop. I don't remember her name. Sarah? Yes, Sarah. Maybe. I thought she was amazing, that girl. And just there are so many. I always say to people, like, listen, because there are so many different profiles. As well, there was a woman that was very Marisa or Maria. She was very impressive. Like how she went from like tons of amazing people. Like this is really a sign that if a random girl like me can do it, anybody can do it. So many interesting people. I don't always get the opportunity to listen to it every day, but just like, wow, like I'm baffled by people. Like some people, they say to me, I look at you like example. Yeah, you should listen to those people. Like those people, like I never really experienced any adversity. I need to be honest about it. And I know some people who come from like very, very tough situations, and what they do, just wow, like Mazel Tov, like you guys should be motivational speak. Like the girl with the hair, I really like her. And thank you very much. It was really nice to speak about experience, and I hope it helped. And if anyone wants to connect or anything that you can be sales marketing, anything who wants to visit Israel or anything, please be in touch and you can speak.
Awesome, Alex. Well, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
We'll talk to you soon. Have a great night, great day, great night, and stay legendary. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
See ya.
Okay.
All right, my friends. There you have it. You can go follow Alex on TikTok. You can see her handle there. It's been up during the majority of the show. It's Alex Finance, AlexFinancee. Alex Finance. I'm always blown away by the diversity and the different the different styles, the different personalities, the different ages, the different backgrounds, the different looking people, sounding people. Just this community is absolutely jam-packed with absolutely incredible, motivated, driven people who, yes, have their own adversity and challenges that they've overcome to get where they're at. But I just want you all to know that no matter who you are, where you come from, no matter where you're at right now, what you look like, sound like, how old you are, that you can do this. There's a place for you here. There's a place for you in this world. There's a place for you in the World Wide Web, right? Because it's essentially leveled the playing field. And I'm just so proud of each one of you, all of you, for being here, for making the effort, for taking the action, for learning and moving towards earning. Even if you guys have yet to make that first commission or that first sale, don't quit before the miracle happens. All right. We'll see you back here on Monday. Be legendary.